this episode of Big Boy Pants Golf, we're going to reenact the Patrick Reed Wasteland bunker shot in which he moved sand and was therefore declared a cheater. But did he actually cheat? Let's examine in detail the PGA Tour's video on YouTube titled Patrick Reed's two-stroke penalty at Hero World Challenge 2019. Again, this is courtesy of the PGA Tour.
I mean, if you hit it on the green, it would be something of a miracle, but I think at this point you're thinking, how can I make 5 with the least amount of stress? But again, I just think he wants to get this to grass.
He's going to make a...
I mean, if you hit it on the green, it would be...
Folks, this is the key part, the intro of this video. Look at Patrick Reed looking at his golf club as he takes the club back because the ball's in a deep depression. He just wants to get the club up very quickly, and he's checking his club face.
Something of a miracle, but I think at this point you're thinking, how can I make 5?
Did you see that?
With the least amount of stress. But again, I just think he wants...
Ball is well down in the hole. This is the part where it looks incriminating.
This was his practice swing, and you can see when he took the club back, he definitely...
Yes, if you zoom in and on those practice swings that we noted from the beginning, again,
I mean, if you hit on the...
These practice swings are what causes him to potentially not see the sand being moved.
It'll be something of a...
Look at Patrick Reed's eyes follow his golf club back. He's not looking down, and he doesn't see the sand being moved. He's clearly looking backwards.
You're thinking...
Now let's go to the reenactment. Of course, when you move sand, it doesn't require you to have intent, as Slugger White points out. Let's watch Slugger White, Vice President of Rules and Competition on the PGA Tour, discuss the situation in more depth. This is courtesy of the Golf Channel, and the title of this video is Patrick Reed Penalized at Hero World Challenge.
Improving his intended line of play, okay?
This is the penalty for which Patrick Reed received a two-stroke penalty, improving his lie.
And the violation is under Rule 8, 8.1, what is it, Jack?
8.1A, parentheses 4.
Parentheses 4, okay? Where he cannot remove or press down loose soil or sand. That's the bottom line of it, basically.
So essentially, as you saw here, that Patrick Reed did remove some sand behind his ball. Let's try to go to the section where Slugger White discusses the intent aspect.
You did it twice, or there were 2 different?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, he did it first time, and he put the club down again, and he did it another time, but that's irrelevant, so it doesn't make any difference.
Did he ask about intent, and if that matters?
He did not ask, and intent would not matter here.
So that's the little key nugget I wanted from this video. Intent did not matter. So sure, Patrick Reed did in fact move the sand, even though he didn't have any intent to, and he is found strictly liable as per the USGA rules. But this doesn't make him a cheater. But to truly commit a crime and thereby be labeled a cheater, you need to have mens rea. You need to have intent. Did Patrick Reed actually have intent to move the sand and cheat? What we've done here is recreate the sand where there's a lot of sand behind the ball and Patrick Reed has to get the club up very quickly. So if you watch the video, Patrick Reed is focused on setting his wrists because he has to come down steep on the ball. He's got to get vertical. So it's totally possible to be focused on setting your wrists and lightly touch the sand without knowing you did it because you've got tunnel vision and you're focused on the technique rather than what's going on over here. Let's do it again. That's the sand camera. And that's why, my friends, Patrick Reed is not a cheater. Impressed by the sand cam? Probably time to subscribe. From a top-down angle, we have some sand, but I'm focusing on setting the club. Now, I might not see the sand lightly move because my head's already swiveled into a position where I'm focused on the golf club. Look at Henrik Stenson. He doesn't know what's going on here on the way through the ball because his head's turned through. It's very likely that Patrick Reed is setting his wrists, turning his head first, setting his wrist to get vertical. He's focused on the club face and the club path, not on a few grains of sand moving behind the ball. Remember, if the wrists are set, it's the loose sand you will forget.